Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? I'm going to change my name so everybody knows who I am. How's it going? Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes. Hi, Nadia.
Perfect. Hi, team. Hey, Shayna. Yeah, we got a full house. Go figure. Not surprised. Y'all showed up to learn how to sell these suckers, so I'm super pumped that you did. I'm just going to turn everybody up here. Just one sec. All right, so I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna get started. It's 8:30. I like to be on time. So welcome everyone. For those of you that are stars in PCP, you got to order these today. Give me a wave if you were a star PC or did your preferred customer program. Awesome. So a good portion of you got to order these today. Honestly, as soon as they show up, slap them on your face. Get reading, get understanding, get them on your face. Your first opportunity to sell these is when you put it on. You have to know that. It's really hard to sell an item that you've never tried on your face. You don't know how it feels. You don't know what it looks like. You don't know the size of the bottle. You don't know its use up rate. You don't know anything about it. So when these show up at your door, slap it on your face immediately. I assure you that you will see results. Some have seen it in a couple days. I honestly didn't start kind of staring at my face until after a week. I caught myself in the mirror and I was like, oh, hello, brightness. How's it going? So I kind of had to check myself out for a sec. I did a double take. I was like, oh, wait, that's me. Because, you know, when you use good skincare, you're just like, oh, nothing's changed. Everything's great, this and that. And then I did like a quick, like, oh, Nadia. So I don't have much on today. I hardly have any makeup on today. I wanted to show you my skin. I wanted just to show you where it was at. And I'm also going to tell you what my results were. So since our unit was in the top 10 last year, we actually got to try this ahead of time. So I've been using it for the last, I'm on week 6. So we got it shipped out to us and we got to try it in advance. So I'm on week 6 of using it. I just want you to know that I know it says a month use up rate, but I just ran out of my 2 and had to replace with 2 more. So I got to about week 6 with 2 bottles, just so you know. The use up rate as it shows is 30 days. Now, are some of you going, what the heck are these things? What is hyaluronic acid? What is resveratrol? What is it? What is it? Is anybody like, what is that? Okay, so that's the first thing we're going to teach you real quick because we got to know what it is before we can learn how to sell it. So hyaluronic acid, when you hear about it, I have been waiting for the company to come out with this product, been asking and asking and asking and asking for it. HA is one of your best hydrators. It's one of your best products that will help hold moisture in your face. It actually helps keep moisture in on that top layer. And when your face is hydrated and moisturized, you actually appear younger, skin looks firmer, skin looks brighter. So if your first piece of information is if you know someone that has claimed or said that they feel like they don't feel hydrated, they feel a little dry, they feel a little dull, this might be someone you want to share this product with. Excuse me. So skin that's basically hydrated is touted as looking just like a little bit younger and a little bit more firm. So that's the first thing that HA does, is it actually helps grab moisture and lock it in. The best time to apply this is when your skin is still a little damp. So what it does is grabs that extra water and basically sucks it right into your skin. So if you think of it like that, it's basically like a little shield that puts over it and goes, yep, we're going to keep that moisture all right here. Just sucking her right in. So that's what HA is right off the top. Basically, it adheres to your top layer of dead skin, top layer of skin, not dead skin, but top layer of skin, and kind of holds moisture in. So that's your first thing. So hence why it's called HA hydrator. Your second one, resveratrol, basically vitamin C. We all know what vitamin C does. Resveratrol is found in red wine and chocolate, dark chocolate, in fact. Woohoo! So if you're drinking red wine, having chocolate, and using this, you are good to go. So it is one thing that's found in plants that helps rejuvenate, keeps keeps alive. We do have it in our Timewise 3D skincare. So you do know that it helps with fine lines and wrinkles straight off the hop. So if you put the logic of what you already know to the test of these two products, you do know what vitamin C is, and you do know what resveratrol is, because it's already in your Timewise 3D. Did anybody not know that? No? Okay, now you know. The more you know. So now you know. So those two products already exist, and we've just put it into kind of a booster form. Now, booster is not necessarily in the name of this product, but what they're meant to do is boost the skincare benefits of what you're already using. So they partner great with any skincare line that we're using. Your best partner is obviously your Timewise 3D line. Your next best partner is the Voluform Repair line. And your numero uno partner has to be Clinical Solutions, right? It's part of the Clinical Solutions line. So I remember when I shared the retinol first off, I told you this line is going to expand. Here's its first arm. Here's its first branch out, is these two. So when you're thinking about who you should sell this product to, I suggest you start with people that you sold the Clinical Solutions to, people that are using Timewise 3D, or people that are using Voluform. Now, that's not limited to, but I'm telling you, those are three great places to start. Three great places to start. So hyaluronic acid, I just have my notes over here. Hyaluronic acid promotes the regeneration of skin cells through its barrier protection and added hydration. You get a vibrant complexion with reduced fine lines. It can also minimize age spots and prevent dark spots in the future and help out with redness. So one of the biggest things I noticed in my skin is the redness gone from my cheeks, less redness. So I'm using less foundation, less something to hide the red. I'm not getting as flushed easily if I have a glass of red wine. But that HA has absolutely helped keep that moisture in that area that the redness has just dissipated. So another sales option for you is someone that complains about their face being red or flush or can't seem to hide it or get rid of it. What I'm giving you is listening sales tactics. So sometimes we try to sell things to people that they don't want or don't need. But when you have a conversation with someone, someone will share with you their hopes, fears, and dreams. If you ask the right questions, they'll also share what's troubling them about their skin, what concerns they might have, or what really just ticks them off. So what you want to provide is a solution. So if somebody says, I've just got, these red patches on my skin, I've got discoloration, I've got age spots that I can't seem to minimize. Guys, you got some great products to recommend. And they all happen to float within this line, Clinical Solutions. So who are you going to sell to first? Let's talk about your Timewise 3D client. So for those that are using Timewise 3D, what is the concern of someone using Timewise 3D? Meaning, why are they using it? They're using it because they care about their age or how they look for their age. They care about moisture within their skin. They care about fighting fine lines and wrinkles. And what most people want to see when they use a skincare line is a difference. They want to see a difference. Now, sometimes when someone's been using a skincare line for a while, their skin gets used to it. That's a good thing. That's a great thing. You look back at your own photos and what you've been looking at from 10 years ago, you look pretty darn good. Let me tell you, y'all look fabulous. But sometimes people just need a little extra. Hence why you can sell someone a serum or sell someone a booster or sell someone an additive in their skincare line. It's of the same adage of, hey, Tim Hortons, I'd like a medium double-double and I'd like a breakfast sandwich with bacon on an English muffin. And the employee on the other end says, would you like to make that a deal with a hash brown? You're like, why not? I didn't want the hash brown. I never ordered the hash brown, but since you asked, I'm taking the hash brown. So think about that when you're offering an additive. So here's how I've reached out to my Timewise 3D clients. Are you ready? And I'm going to pick one, Louise, because I just messaged her the other day. I was like, hey, Louise, I know you love to hear about new stuff. And I know you're loving your skincare. Oh, whoops. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Carol must have actually signed in and logged me out. Can everybody hear me? Okay. Oh, you can still see me the whole time. Okay, perfect. I was checking my phone and messaging Carol, tell her to get off. Okay, so how I reached out to my Timewise 3D clients was basically saying, hey, Louise, I know you love to hear about new things and I know you've been loving your skincare for a bit. We just came out with these new boosters that help kind of make that skincare do even better. Can you imagine doing even better than your skincare is doing right now? So I've enticed her. And then I've shared 2 images with her, which I can post in here actually. 2 images with her that just explain exactly what these 2 products are. And then I share with her my results. So since none of you have results at the moment, you can share mine. Here's what I've heard it does. Or here's what happens to my director when she's using it. She's noticed redness diminishes from her face. The fine lines on her forehead and around her eyes don't exist anymore. There's this brightness about her skin that she's using less makeup every time she does. And she looks hydrated and rested 24 hours a day. Which that's what I've noticed. Even when I don't sleep and my kids are psycho, I look awake and hydrated. My cheeks look a little, it's like you look like you have the glow, but I'm not pregnant. Does that make any sense? It's like you've got this glow, but I'm not having babies. You've just got that overall kind of shine on your face that you've been looking for. It was funny. I was on a call the other day and I just like my forehead was like glowing and I was like, oh my God, get this translucent. Let's get this on. But there was just like this natural glow that I had without even trying. It was totally these bad boys. Now, I'm going to show you one other thing. So that's what I usually say to her. And she usually says, well, how much does it cost? And I said, well, they're 42 a piece, 42 each. And they ask how long they last. And I say, well, we have said 4 weeks. However, in my personal experience, mine lasted 6. And so they ask the order of operation and when you use it. And that's the biggest thing that you can learn when you use it. But if you think about it logically, if something's meant to hydrate your skin, or do benefit on your skin, where are you going to put it in your skincare routine? Think about it logically without having to ask the question. You're going to wash your face. You're going to do your toner. That creates your clean skin as possible. So you're going to apply these on the cleanest skin possible. So cleanse and tone, cleanest skin possible. You're going to allow them to absorb, and then you're going to go on to your next steps, whether that be a lifting serum or whether it be your moisturizer or your night cream. So on your clean skin as possible. And if she asks what is it going to do for me? Well, it helps with redness, fine lines and wrinkles, dark spots, age spots, overall brightness. And here's what I notice. Here's what I've learned about selling product to humans. You need to talk to them like they're humans. I thought of you. I know you're always complaining about that particular age spot on your face, or you're complaining about your red cheeks. I have something I really want you to try. It's $42 a piece. Will you try it for 4 weeks and let me know what you think? Let's take before and after pictures. Now, for those of you that are using Voluform, it's exact same response. You would wash your face and apply it right after your cleanser and go from there. Now, one of the big questions is do I have to use both? The answer is no. You don't have to use both. You can choose one or the other to work for you. However, the recommendation from the company is yes, you do use both. Excuse me. So you do it after cleansing and toning, you apply your face. You can decide which booster is going to work for you depending on your skincare concerns. Most people would choose to incorporate one or both. However, it's important to remember that you need to apply one at a time. You never mix them. They need to do their individual benefits individually. So if you're incorporating them into your routine, you would begin doing the resveratrol line reducer first. So this one first, and then followed by the HA, the hyaluronic acid. So think of it as you're putting on the line reducer and then you're locking it in with this, locking the moisture in with that and helping it penetrate into your skin. So the recommendation is to use 6 to 8 drops of each product. I'm just going to tell you from my own experience, that's a lot. You can basically cover the girls, your neck and your face and probably a shoulder or two if you had 8 drops. I'm just saying that. You will try it on your own and see what works for you. But I'm going to show you the line reducer just so you see it. So 1, 2, 3. Personally, that is enough for my entire face. Like enough for the face and the bottom of my chin. I might need 1 or 2 more for my neck. It's enough. Any extra I was doing the back of my hands. So I just wanted to show you what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Comes in a dropper. So I usually let it apply for 30 seconds. This one is the HA. And as you can see, it's a little bit thicker. So there's 3. This feels like, I want to say like a jelly. Love it. Oh, like it just, honestly, you can feel it like sucking your face in. It's so wonderful. And then you use your moisturizer or your night cream to kind of seal that in, but you want to wait at least 30 seconds to a minute for those to absorb. So who is going to buy these? Honestly, anyone. Me. Yeah, you're all like, me. HA is like the big thing out there. A lot of brands have it because it helps keep that moisture in. And as we know, as we mature, we lose that moisture within our face. It doesn't matter our skin tone type or anything. We lose moisture, we deplete moisture as we get older. So the more that we can lock it in, the more you're going to give your skin the opportunity to thrive. So who do you think are your best clients for this? I mentioned 3 already. Ones that use Voluform, ones that use Timewise 3D, and let's talk about your clinical solution clients. If you sold your client clinical solutions, what is she already concerned about? Fine lines, wrinkles, age spots, uneven skin tone. She's already bought into what retinol does for her skin. And if you tracked her, she's already seen a difference. So if she's already liked what she's seeing, she's going to really enjoy knowing that this line got an extension, that this line has 2 more offerings for her that are going to help her maintain what she's already enjoyed and give her the boost that she didn't know she needed. So if I were you, right after I get off this call, I would be writing a hot list of who I sold clinical solutions to in the last however many times since it's been out. And then I'd make a list of my Timewise 3D clients and then my VolueFirm clients. Oh my gosh, Louise, I just had to tell you 2 new products came out. They're boosters. They're made to add to your skin, help keep moisture in. So everything we're doing to help with age spots, fine lines, and wrinkles just gets a lot smoother and a lot brighter. I want to send you a little information about it. Can you use the hydrator booster on your eyelids. I know Mary Kate said to avoid the eye area, but I think I'm going to go with no. If I had to go just straight out of my gut, I would say that you're not using any serums or boosters around your eyes. Every serum that we have is recommended not to use around your eyes, other than your eye cream, other than anything, honestly, with the word eye in it. Every product we have that has the word eye in it is formulated for your eye. If it doesn't have the word eye in it, it's not made for your eye. So I'm going to go with the answer is no, right off the top of my head. Do customers need to be on skincare? Absolutely not. Do customers need to be on skincare for you to sell them clinical solutions? Retinol? Absolutely not. They do not need to be on clinical solutions for you to, or they don't need to be on skincare for you to sell them clinical solutions. They don't need to be on a skincare line for you to sell them these 2 boosters. Now, with that being said, is it more beneficial so you can track them? Absolutely. Everything is always easier to manage if they're on your skincare as well as all your other products, because then you can always decide or figure out which one isn't working for them. So what does that give you an opportunity to do? It gives you an opportunity that if you decide to sell them these 2 because their current skincare line is not working for them and they add these in and they're really great, it gives you a really great opportunity to follow up and ask them if they'd try your skincare line so they can give you their honest opinion. So I would take each option as an opportunity to sell. So in other words, we have 8 new lipsticks out. You know, Susie Q loves pink lipstick. You can't wait to show her Poetic Pink and Festive, whatever the heck it's called. I can't even remember, but you know that she loves pink lipstick. So you're going to be like, oh my gosh, there's 2 new pink lipsticks out. I had to show them to you. I'm going to drop you off at sample. Can't wait for you to see them. Girl, if you don't take that opportunity to drop off more samples with those other 2 lipsticks, you're missing an opportunity to upsell her every time. So the answer is no. She doesn't have to be on anything. She's never had to purchase a product from you. You can still tell her about these products. However, what I'm telling you is your easiest sale, your quickest one, and your most reliable one is going to be with your clinical solution people, retinol, going to be with your Timewise 3D people, and going to be with your VolueFirm people. And then I would move down the list, botanicals, that sort of thing. I just want to check if there's one more question here. Oops, I put everything on my eyeballs. You're young. You're okay, Des. You're fine. As you mature, things start to adjust. Things get flaky, they get oily, they get dry, they get irritated, they get this, they get that. You can do a lot of things when you're young that you can't do when you're older. That'll change. You'll be fine. But no, normally a recommendation is if a product has the word eye in it, it's formulated for that eye area. Hence your eye makeup remover, eye primer, eyeshadow. You get it. That makes sense? Okay, so a couple more things I just wanted to share with you. Guys, I'm so pumped to sell these. I've already sold, I think I'm on 6 now. And basically what my conversation is about hydration. I know, and we all know that as you mature, hydration leaves your body. And if you're not drinking 3 to 4 liters a day of water, you ain't hydrated. So this helps keep your skin hydrated from the topical standpoint to where Susie Q can work on the inside from the water standpoint. But this helps kind of boost that outer layer of skin, keep that hydration in. So that's the first thing that I lead with. Is, hey, I know we were talking the other day and you were just saying that, you know, a little dry from the winter, hydration was a little low. I've got these 2 products I'm dying to tell you about. Can I send you a little information about them? Before I leave, I'll put the images in the chat that I use. Does anybody have any more questions? What's the difference between a booster and a serum? This is in your frequently asked questions about this product, but here's how I want you to think about it from like base level. A serum satisfies an overall need for your skin. a booster is more targeted. That's the blanket answer. So a serum helps with overall need, a booster is more targeted. So serums take a broader multi-benefit approach to addressing skincare needs, and they often feature several key ingredients alongside a blend of other skin loving conditions or additions like botanicals and extracts. Boosters complement any skincare routine and are solution specific. They are designed to address a very targeted skin concern in order to help take your skincare to the next level. They usually, and this is the case, have a very high concentration of ingredients, allowing you to target a single benefit. So for example, a single benefit would be, fine lines and wrinkles, dark spot in this area, where a serum C would kind of be able to go all over and do more benefits. Serum C has vitamin E in it and it has like 5 other things in it. So you're getting more benefits from that. This one is more targeted. A booster is more targeted. Any other questions? So I'll give you the difference because I know I'm going to be asked, and this is in your frequently asked questions, but what's the difference between a vitamin C plus E serum and the C resveratrol line reducer? And can or should I use both? Does anybody have that question? Or why would a client need both is the better answer. So though both of these products contain vitamin C, the Mary Kay C plus resveratrol, takes a targeted approach, while Timewise serum C plus E provides multiple benefits. So serums usually take a broader approach addressing skin needs and often feature several key ingredients alongside a blend of what we mentioned before, botanicals and extracts. Boosters are solution specific and they're designed for a very targeted skin concern to help take your skincare to the next level. So in other words, vitamin C plus E has vitamin C, vitamin E, and navy bean extract, and our C plus resveratrol line reducer has very high concentrations of pure vitamin C, resveratrol plus, I can never say this, but acetyl hexapeptide 8. So key benefits of this new product is that it kind of targets that youthful looking structure of your skin and helps address the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles directly. So your key, honestly, who you're going to sell this to, somebody that hates their fine lines and wrinkles, somebody that doesn't like the redness in their face, somebody that's looking for a little bit more hydration. You all got the clients that have been like, you know what, do you have anything stronger? Do you have a moisturizer I can put on top of my skin? The winter is really beating me up. This would be a great add-in for them to kind of keep that hydration in their skin. They would allow that moisturizer to sit on top of their skin and really just kind of protect it, help kind of drill it right into their skin. Like, honestly, I don't even want to wear makeup anymore. I'll be 42 in April, not bad. I've kind of gone fresh face for the last week and it's been really, really, really great. Meaning I'm just trying to teach my team like what it's done for me over the last little bit. Sorry. And Vanessa just asked, what do you think about acne? Although it's not necessarily, made for acne, it can help reduce kind of uneven skin tone and kind of, I don't want to say scarring because again, it's not in its criteria that it's going to help with scarring, but it's honestly going to even out those kind of dark spots within your skin that acne does create and help even that out. It also will help keep that hydration in. So as you're using other products like retinol or like an exfoliant, it'll still continue to keep that moisture in your face that you need to repair and heal. Breastfeeding, you know what? I don't know that answer. It's a great question. I know certainly there's a couple things that they don't recommend for breastfeeding women. And why they do say that, by the way, is that there typically is not a lot of pregnant or breastfeeding women that want to step up to be tested. In other words, step up to be part of the test trial for these products. So when a company says, or when we say that we don't recommend that breastfeeding or pregnant women take it. It's because honestly, not a lot of people step up to test it, one, or there's been research out there in the past that vitamin A or vitamin whatever is not, what is it, vitamin A? That's not great for pregnant or breastfeeding women. I'll have to get back to you on that one, but it will be in the FAQs. It will be in the frequently asked questions. I just don't have that in front of me. Maybe I do. Breastfeeding. As with any skincare routine, if a woman is pregnant or nursing, it is recommended she consult her healthcare provider before using these products, as with anything else. Does anybody have any questions? Is anybody excited to sell these? I do know, like, listen, as with everything, it is great to get it on your face, to go sell it, to be able to sell it even better and know its results. So promise me, you, as soon as that ordering is open, even if you order nothing else, get these new bad boys and one of each of those lipsticks, because they're stunning, in your hands, because it's really great for you to be able to sell when you have it on your face. Now, the other piece of that is, you know, your clients that are going to be jazzed about these products, the ones that love everything new you offer, the ones that are like, that loved the retinol and are dying for something else from this line. And if, trust me, if you think your client doesn't know about hyaluronic acid, you're mistaken. She knows, and you're not telling her about it. And if you think she doesn't know, she knows it from every other company. A lot of other companies have this, some do, some don't. But this is something that we've been waiting for a while. So trust me, she knows what hyaluronic acid is. She's seen it on TikTok. She's seen it on Facebook. She's seen it on Instagram. You need to share with the fact that you have it. So I shared with two of my best friends that I had hyaluronic acid, and they both use one from another company. And now they're psyched that Mary Kay is selling it. So if I hadn't have told them, they'd still be using it from other brands, because it was one offering we didn't have. So what I want you to do is, I want you to think of the people that would be excited about this. The people that would know about this right on the bat is anybody on TikTok, anybody on Instagram, anybody that has like a makeup skincare background, meaning they're just really into taking care of their skin. They're really into hydration. They already know what hyaluronic acid is. If anybody's ever been to a dermatologist, if you know a client that's ever been to one, it's one of the first things they recommend for any skincare concern. It's usually based on hydration and keeping your skin hydrated. The first or second thing they recommend is retinol. So if you know anybody that's been to a dermatologist for a skincare concern, you might want to chat to them about this as well. And then anybody who's looking for a boost. Here's what I love and think about all the time is, I've had clients with me since the very beginning, 11 years. Some of them I didn't take very good care of in the beginning because I just didn't. I got better along the way. But some of them stuck with me and they love to see new stuff. Some clients that have been using my skincare for 10, 11 years are just dying for something new. They're dying for something new that's going to come out. They're dying for that little extra boost. They're always wondering what's better out there. So if you don't show them about the new stuff, they'll go look for it somewhere else. I assure you. So does anybody have any questions? Who's excited to sell these bad boys? Who's excited to get these on their face themselves? Yay, somebody's flapping their, I love it. I'm going to tell you just what I did. I have very sensitive skin. I break out to everything. I'm just looking for my tracking sheet here. I think I threw it out. Yes, I break out to everything. Oh, here it is. I break out to absolutely everything. So when we got these ahead of time, mine says confidential because I wasn't allowed to tell anybody. But it actually gives you a tracking sheet. There is a tracking sheet online that you can look up, but basically it wants you to track what you've used and how you've used it. So like I mentioned, the recommendation is to use both in the morning and both at night. And to use the line reducer resveratrol first and then the hydrator right afterwards. I'm going to tell you what I did. I'm not saying follow what I did, but I want you to know that if you have a sticky client that has sensitive skin, that reacts to certain things when things change, or you have someone that says, oh, I just got on a good routine. I don't want to add anything else in. I'm going to tell you what I did, so you know that you can adjust it for them. So what I did do is I used the hydrator in the morning, and I used the resveratrol line reducer at night, just to ensure that I knew how my skin balanced out and if it reacted to it, but it didn't, honestly. So for the first 3 weeks, I used it that way. 1 in the morning and 1 at night. And then I started to double up 2 and 2, 2 and 2, and I still got to about 6 weeks with both. So I wanted to let you know you can do that. There are no rules in that sense. It's kind of like I was chatting with a consultant the other day, and she had a client that was looking for a new skincare line, and she talked about the Voluform set at 230, and the client just wasn't at that place at the time. So she really wanted a skincare set, didn't want to spend the 230 at the time. So then the client said, I'm good. But a great sale or a great consultant that's looking to have that client for life would try to get the client on what? Something. A cleanser and the day cream, or the cleanser and the night cream, or the cleanser and the eye cream and the day cream. Something that they can get them on it, see how beautiful it is, and then add them to the full set. Does that make sense? So in other words, a sale is better than nothing. So if you can get your clients even just to try one, you're laughing. Best deal of all is the 42 for each, because obviously they're going to go further when you use them both. Does that make sense? Even if you use 1 in the morning, 1 in the night, or 2 and 2, they're going to go further because you're going to use little of each. Honestly, my biggest thing is just how smooth my skin feels, the brightness of it. I mean, I know I have a ring light in front of me, but just the way the light kind of glares off of it, I want to get as close as possible. You can see it, see at my nose, but like, it's pretty good. I've had 2 kids. I definitely had a little pregnancy mask going down here that's cleared right up. It's really nice. And it's just been a really great add into my skincare line. Now I use a combination of the Timewise 3D and the Voluform. I'm kind of a smatter, and botanicals. I'm a smattering of it all, but it actually fits into anything that you're using. It's so beautiful. I'm just going to look at the questions here. I answered that one. Very excited. What about rosacea? So I do have rosacea. That is the redness that I am working with. Does it claim to fix rosacea? No, but it does help with redness of the cheeks. Absolutely. Sorry if you answered this. But can you use the C booster with the C serum together or no? Yeah, you can for sure. They both do 2 different things, but yes, you would. I would apply the the booster first, let it absorb, and then do your vitamin C. Sometimes you have to play and adjust. My skin screamed at the retinol. Mine did as well. And I diluted it. Absolutely. Can you use it twice a day or once? So I personally used it. As I mentioned, I use 1 in the morning and 1 at night, but the recommendation is 2 in the morning and 2 at night, twice a day. So do you think your customers are did you think your customers were going to buy retinol and they did? Did you think has anybody sold retinol? Or am I like, is anybody selling retinol? Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. That thing is the bee's knees. That thing is amazing. And if you don't have your clients on that, that might be your first place to start. Especially with someone that has discoloration in the skin, uneven skin tone, really concerned about fine lines and wrinkles. That would be a great place to start. If somebody is just using your skincare, oh my gosh, get these in their life. I can't. I have 2 in my office and 2 in my bedroom, just so I don't miss out. I don't have to run upstairs. Yes, yes, yes to the clinical solutions. All right, does anybody have any questions about how you're going to sell this thing? So your first list, who's using clinical solutions retinol? Your second list of people you're going to write down is your Timewise 3D people who are using that skincare line. And then your third list of people that you're going to go through and share about this new product is your Voluform skincare line. I would start at those 3 sets first, because those, if somebody's using a full skincare line or full clinical solutions line, they will be quite open to having something added in. And then your next people you're going to think of is someone who's complained about being dehydrated, or has lost that glow, or just can't get that moisture in the winter. Someone that has uneven skin tone or age spots. Somebody that has fine lines and wrinkles that they just can't find something that's working for them, whether they use your skincare or not. You all know them. You know the ones that bought a lipstick and a mascara from you, and they keep complaining about this spot on their cheek that they can't get gone. You're like, remember that spot on your cheek? I have a client that buys nothing from me but under eye corrector, and I sold her a clinical solutions based on a spot on her cheek, and it was like the best thing we ever did. Now she trusts me in everything that we do. So now I sell her a lot more. But just letting your clients know that you have something new is really, really, really important. So let me get these images for you. Is it beneficial that I put them in the chat, or do you want me to send them to your directors? What makes the most sense for you? I'll put them in the chat really quick, so then you can pull the images from there if you like. That makes sense. And then I do the lovely Raven created kind of a 1-pager that a 1-pager that just kind of takes a lot of the frequently asked questions and condenses them a little bit. So I will actually, I'll send that out to the director so you have it. She allowed me to share it with you. So I'm just going to put this in the chat really quick. Ooh. Okay, does anybody have any questions before I head out? Did you learn anything, or is this just a review of what your director's already shared with you? Feel free to talk. Anybody can take off their thing and ask me a question. I do have a couple minutes. No? Oh, well, let me put it in the chat. I'll send it to your directors. Anybody have any questions?
Excited to receive it.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, honestly, it's a big deal. So I'll just read this part to you. So the HA Hydrator plumps and hydrates, and the resveratrol's wrinkle reduction to the next level. There you go. There's your tagline. There's your marketing taglines. Plump and hydrate. Great words. Plump and hydrate. And takes your line reductions, wrinkle reduction to the next level. There's your marketing lines. That company, eh? They know what they're doing. Mine should be here today. Who is this? Oh, great information. Give me the info. I feel awesome. Thanks, Laura Lee. All right, does anybody else have any other questions before we go?